Welcome back to another episode of All Stars. In today's video, the team of the Steiners are going to take on the team of Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt's team has been ranked pretty well in this tournament so far. They have lost two of their matches, but still they have played pretty well. Elite Bray Wyatt, especially, usually gets us good starts, but today Braun Breaker with a military press power slam. I'm pretty sure that's what the move is from Braun Breaker. The power. Elite Bray Wyatt isn't even the strongest member, and he's like 90, which is very high on average in terms of this tournament. Braun Breaker is going to the top rope. He wants to go for that jumping standing strike shoulder tackle from Braun Breaker onto Elite Bray Wyatt, and now wants to go for the power bomb from the ground position. He does have a finisher on the floor, so that's also a thing. He wants to turn him around. He wants to go for the Steiner recliner. Gets reversed. Elite Bray Wyatt now is going to get sent to a corner, a double team attempt, along with his father, Rick Steiner, who has been pretty good in this tournament so far. The reason of the Steiners, not the Breakers, the Steiners performing so well in this tournament has been Rick Steiner. Now, this is the second finish that has gotten reversed in this match. It's not looking good for I think the third or fourth ranked Steiners. I think they're fourth on the table. Bray Wyatt has lost a couple of matches, so he's like 6 to 7. I need to check. Mandible Claw from the elite version of Bray Wyatt, who goes for a cover after this. Actually predicted that. Braun Breaker is now going to break it up. Scott Steiner has the problem of that brain buster. I don't remember the name of the move. It's a brain buster. That's all I know about. He finds it very difficult to actually connect that move. The second reversal always strikes. Mandible Claw finally reverses from the Steiners. And now hooked in clothesline or whatever that was from Rick Steiner. He has a finisher. If he goes for it, Elite Wyatt might be eliminated after that. Because even though he's rated that high, he doesn't have a high resistance stat like finisher taking ability. Most of the elite versions of wrestlers don't actually have good resistance stats. That's just an observation, could be very wrong. Elite Bray Wyatt now wants to go for the possum pin. Rick Steiner kicks out after 2, which is a very slow kick out despite him taking not a lot of damage, and now Rick Steiner is going to raise himself up. I'm pretty sure the Steiners have a double team finisher. I hope that they make an imaginary team up between Braun and Rick Steiner, like make all of them three a team, give them a finisher, because Braun and Rick don't have a tag team finisher, which is like understandable because they haven't wrestled together, but it would be fun if they did actually have finishers together. And now working the arm of Braun Breaker takes away a lot of his power. If this was real life, it would have worked pretty well. But it depends on the superstars. Some superstars just don't like to sell. And I'm not talking about Hulk Hogan. His character was to not sell moves. Elite Bray Wyatt gets a finisher from that. The Fiend, the normal version of the Fiend in the game, goes for the Mandible Claw. The Fiend Bray Wyatt 23 edition is actually very strong. He is like done a lot of difficult 1v3s. One of them was against my team, one of them was against 5-6, one of them was against Heart Foundation. So there have been 3 instances in like 4 matches in which he has saved his team. In one of those matches he couldn't save. I can't seem to remember the match. Like the matches happen like 10 days apart because there are so many teams. A power slam. Braun Breaker highly enjoyed that one, and now is going to smash his head on the canvas. And now Scott Steiner has been tagged for the first time in this match. This match hasn't been about tags at all. Like only 2 tags, so 3 tags have been made in this match. And now the Fiend want to go for something in the corner, gets reversed. Steiner goes for that shoulder tackle. I don't think that's his unique move, but I just said that because it's fun to say. Braun Breaker has a signature. If he lands one more move, he will have another finisher and an opportunity to get another finisher. Steiner wants to go for a brainbuster, gets reversed yet again. You can see the pattern. Like Scott Steiner always gets reversed. I don't know why that happens. It happens. The Fiend is very close to having another finisher too. So this is scary stuff because Scott Steiner, he gets reversed and he gives free finishers to his opponents. So that is what the scary part is. And I don't think the other versions, like the My Faction versions of Scott Steiner, have any special moves. Like the finishers don't change. It's just a reskin and probably a rating upgrade. And he might not even have resiliency after that. Tossed into the ring by Rick Steiner. Both of the versions of the Fiend are in the ring now. thanks to Rick Steiner. He's working him. Rick Steiner has been doing a good job. Armbar, I think that's what a Fujiwara armbar is supposed to be. Like Corey Graves likes to call it that. I don't know. I could be very wrong. Now, all versions of Bray Wyatt in the ring, probably a very scary sight if it would have been real life, but that thing actually can't happen in real life. So, until you're like an Undertaker and the Faker thing, it can't happen. We even have had the fake Kane, like May 19 Kane. So, and that was like Luke Harper, who one of the Wyatts was that Kane. Rick Steiner on the floor. Scott Steiner wanted to go for something. I think he got pulled into the ring by Bray Wyatt or something. That's why he started fighting. I missed that. I was talking about Kane, so understandable. Rick Steiner is back to the rings. Elite Bray Wyatt came in charging once again. Like, the suckering abilities of these wrestlers is very good. Actually, the Fiend was legal. It wasn't. Elite Bray Wyatt was illegal. Actually, Elite Bray Wyatt is legal. What was happening there? A shoulder tackle that barely connected on the elite version of Bray Wyatt. Now just clawing the face, the eyes of Rick Steiner will get a free stamina from that. I'm pretty sure he's not going to get knocked out by that. He kicks out because Braun had the ability to come in, he didn't come in. So that most likely means that he's pretty safe. And there is a weird thing in the AI, like they don't come in to save if the wrestler hasn't been hit by a finish. Like it's a weird quirk they have. So these sometimes don't come in to save and the 3 count just happens. So that is also a possibility. Now every single version except, so remember, minus Scott Steiner has taken damage, which is not a good sign because Scott Steiner's finish doesn't seem to connect. And I think I need to fix it. Does Scott Steiner have the corner Frankenstein? And that is the question. That his regular Frankenstein, the whip version of Frankenstein, is there in the game, but I'm not sure if the top rope version is there. It's there in the moveset, but it could be for Braun Breaker and they just haven't assigned him that. You never know. This game can be pretty dumb. Scott Steiner, please go for the Frankenstein. He doesn't go for the Frankenstein, but he goes for the finisher. He gets reversed yet again. The Fiend wanted to go for the Mandible Claw, but fortunately for Scott Steiner, Fiend doesn't have a super finisher because he's very close to having one. If he actually would have had super finisher, he's going to have third finish after that, but he's going for the Mandible Claw. A good decision from the Fiend. This might get reversed. It does get reversed. Scott Steiner has another shot at connecting the finisher. He goes for it, doesn't get reversed for once. Third attempt at it successfully connects a brainbuster from Scott Steiner on the Fiend Bray Wyatt version 23. Such a wordy name. I should just call it the Fiend 23 version. Braun Breaker is now legal. He got reversed once. He wastes his stamina and just barely scrapes the meter to get a finisher. Regardless, he now has a finisher. He can go for the Steiner recliner, but he doesn't go for it. Big boot from the Fiend. The double axe handle misses. Braun needs to go for that finisher. He is wasting time at this point. Punches him in the face, and now another combo finally gets reversed. That would have been a second combo, which is a super rare sight even against AI. Fiend, after getting a signature meter, he just walks away and tags in Elite Bray Wyatt, who also has a signature. Goes for the test press, hammering Braun Breaker with right. It's a good strategy because all of the major finishes of Bray Wyatt, which is Sister Abigail and Mandible Claw, all of them target the head. Braun Breaker has forgotten how to reverse, I think. Braun Breaker with an incredible tag. I think that was Sister Abigail attempt from Elite Bray Wyatt. Finally connects with it. Scott Steiner misses with a cheap shot. Sister Abigail doesn't go for the cover after that. He is focusing on Braun Breaker. Boogie Bomb from Elite Bray Wyatt. And now he's going for the Mandible Claw. This might eliminate Rick Steiner. It doesn't connect. Rick Steiner now has an opportunity to hit a finisher there. He goes for the fireman's carry. Is it the double knees? It's something. It is something. From Bray Wyatt, the Fiend is going to save his partner. I can't seem to understand which one was it. It is just the regular one. Rick Steiner doesn't go for the finish. He wanted to go for the whip. I think he wanted to go for the tag team finisher, but I'm not sure. He could have wanted to go for the avalanche power slam. Elite Bray Wyatt is trying to go for a tag. Scott Steiner and the Fiend, normal version, are legal in the ring. A fresh matchup at this point, and he goes for the Sister Abigail once again. A similar mistake from Fiend that Braun Breaker made. He was one move away from getting a finisher. This doesn't have a second reversal, so Scott Steiner has got no chance to reverse that. When he goes for the cover, I think no one's going to save him because I think they believe Braun Breaker is going to kick out. Rick Steiner came in. I think he wasn't sure that he was going to kick out. The Fiend almost caught Scott Steiner with the mandible claw. And now the Fiend focusing on the arm of Scott Steiner. The Fiend Bray Wyatt 23, who has taken a bit of damage, which isn't that important because if he goes for those finishers very quickly, it's over. And now once again, that Sister Abigail replay for Scott Steiner. The corner Sister Abigail connects on Scott Steiner. Might not eliminate him, but you never know. He survives that one. He's not stunned. Goes for the cover yet again. This time Braun will have to save his uncle. He does save him. A good save actually. Normally the wrestlers actually attack their own teammates in the process. And now the Fiend is going for the mandible claw. Gets reversed. That is very surprising. Mandible claw doesn't get reversed that often. And powerful back exploder slam. Is it exploder? Is it back exploder? Is Becky Lynch's variant back exploder? Could be. Now Scott Steiner turns him around. I think this is going to repeat a lot. Yep. And that doesn't actually stun the Fiend a lot. It does work a bit. Finally, the Fiend with a reversal. Now the Fiend is going to attack from break on the apron. All of the members of the Steiners are one move away. But the Fiend version of 23, it's very, very surprising that I don't know what I just said. Like the Fiend version would be eliminated with a single finisher. That's what I was trying to say. Scott Steiner with a possum pin. No one is going to save him because he's very healthy. Now the Fiend wanted to go for the mandible claw, almost got caught, and now Scott Steiner tried to go for the tag team finisher. No, he doesn't. He wants to go post to post, or is it coast to coast? Coast to coast is Shane McMahon's finish, I think. Post to post from Scott Steiner. Doesn't drop him, but still Scott Steiner doesn't go for the finish. He wants to go for the cut wrench slam. Fiend instantly recovers. He wasn't going for the finisher, but he was going for something. The Fiend is very quick. He is scarily agile. Like he should be. It makes him difficult to beat in the game too. And now the Fiend following suit on Scott Steiner. He threw him to the outside, and let's hope it's not a finisher. Luckily for Scott Steiner, the Fiend doesn't have the variant of the mandible claw, which Mankind does. Because that one is like super scary. Like he usually likes to hit it on the floor too. I don't know why. I would guess that Mankind did that very often. Scott Steiner with a shot to the back. Now he's going to power him up. That move just looked the opposite of what it should have been. And it was super cool. It's very rare to see different types of moves in the game. Like most of the movesets in the game are like super recycled, which is inherently not a bad thing. But like at least put some randomizations in. That would look good. Like why does Fiend do the elbow drop which Undertaker does? Like could they not have created a different animation that looked different from the Undertaker? I don't know. And I would never know. And they created a pack for Bray Wyatt and they didn't add a single move for him. Like they could have just customized the Fiend to make him even more scary than he is. Like his moveset is pretty good, but it's just a hybrid of all the scary wrestlers like Boogie Bomb and like all those moves. Another mandible claw gets reversed, this time from the regular versions of the Fiend. Scott Steiner wanted to go for the, I think, the Steiner line. He got reversed. And now Fiend is just going to punch him out. The Fiend is one move away from being eliminated, I'm pretty sure. But if Scott Steiner would actually connect with it, that would be the real miracle. Pop-up punch to the face. And now the Fiend doesn't stop him from making a tag. Braun Breaker has been tagged in. Braun Breaker is very close to having a finisher, signature too. I thought he wasted it on his finisher, but somehow he now has it. And what happened in between? Did he fight someone on the floor? Braun Breaker is just going to toss Fiend aside, Braun Breaker does have a grounded finisher, but he doesn't go for the Steiner recline. Now he wants to go for a tag to Scott Steiner yet again. I don't know why he did that. He could have tagged in Rick Steiner, who also has two finishes, but his finish is a lot more better executed. Like, it's not cooler than Scott Steiner's in any way, but I don't know what Fiend was doing there. And Scott Steiner connects with the Brainbuster, this time on Fiend Bray Wyatt 23. I should just call him the Fiend again. Bray Wyatt came in a bit too late. The Fiend was standing there. He didn't make the save. That was the close I was talking about. That got reversed. I think that's the Steiner line. I hope it is. Scott Steiner has a signature. I want to see a Frankenstein in this match because Braun Breaker, I think, doesn't have it. I could have just given him that. I don't know. The Fiend with a DDT. He is slowly getting back to his feet. The Fiend does have 1.5 or 2. I don't know how do people say it. Like 1 to the third quarter or 1.5 half third quarter. I don't know how people say that. Like, I'll just call it 175% because that's easier to say. Headbutts in the corner. A lot of headbutts from Elite Bray Wyatt. It's a very big surprise that he's still standing because he has taken a lot of abuse in this match. Rick Steiner has surprisingly the highest amount of health in this match. And also has 2 finishes. So this has been a very closely contested match. No eliminations as of yet. Which is also very surprising. Because everyone in this match likes to hit the finisher. Unfortunately, Scott Steiner doesn't connect with it. But he at least likes to go for it. I want to know what his other finishers are, Scott Steiner's. Because if there are better finishers, I will just make it his primary finisher. And that will make him a lot better than he is. Scott Steiner is going to the top rope. Is he going for the Frankenstein? Does he have a variant of Frankenstein from that position? If he does, it would be the thumbnail. I hope so. It's not the Frankenstein, it's just a dropkick from Scott Steiner. I don't think there is a Frankenstein from that position. You never know, like WWE 2K24, like 2K likes to add the niche moves of wrestlers but doesn't add the major moves of the wrestlers, so you never know. Like, Cody used the vertebraker like once, that to an AEW, and that was his signature in 2K23. Just couldn't put in the pedigree, I think. And now the Sister Abigail attempt from Elite Bray Wyatt. This might knock Scott Steiner. This is going to be his third finish. His signature is taken in this match. This does have a second reversal, which is super weird why he does have it. Like, if the other version doesn't, why does this have second reversal? Doesn't get reversed. Sister Abigail knocks Scott Steiner out. Another mandible claw gets reversed. Braun Breaker wanted to go for the spear. He got caught, weirdly enough. He didn't get reversed. He got caught in the grapple. And that was a seated grapple. Not even a proper grapple. Braun Breaker has one of the best finishes in the game. Very fun to connect it. He's not going for the pirate because he's a new wrestler. He's going for that butterfly gut wrench slam. And now he's just going to work. Elite Bray Wyatt damages head. And now cross face position from Braun Breaker. This is a very down move. A very cool very down move from Braun Breaker. The straps have come down. I think it's the time. He's going for the Steiner recliner. First finisher given in a very long time. And he uses his resiliency. The Fiend missed completely with that kick. Braun Breaker didn't take any damage from that. And Braun made a mistake there. He could have gone for the spear. He could have done so many things. He opted to go for the instant recovery, which didn't do anything at all. Claw to the face of Braun Breaker. He needs to go for the finish. He needs to do that. He turns him around for the grapple. German suplex gets reversed. And Elite Bray Wyatt also gets reversed. That is a good sequence from these two men. But it's not beneficial for Braun Breaker or the Steiners in the least, because obviously Braun Breaker did go for the finisher from that position, but like, they are lagging behind. Like, they don't have one man in this match. They are on a 2v3 disadvantage. Please reverse that Braun Breaker. Now he has an advantage. He goes for the shoulder tackle, which could have been the spear. Braun Breaker goes for a cover. Actually, this might be the end of Elite Bray Wyatt. He doesn't kick out. It's 2v2. Braun Breaker with the first elimination for the Steiners. And Braun Breaker almost went for the power slam. This version of Fiend also has a signature. I don't know how he's getting those signatures. People are getting signatures in this match so quickly. I don't know why Braun Breaker can't use his resiliency at this point. It's so confusing. Did Bromley get frozen or something like that? Like you can see his meter is not shining like it should. Rick Steiner, I think he goes for the freeze, I think, and doesn't go for a finish. Oh, that was a waste of effort from Rick Steiner. And also gets reversed, thrown on the apron, shoulder tackle. The Fiend forgot to get rid of the ropes. See, is that a intended mechanic? Is that an intended mechanic? Now Rick Steiner finally goes for the Bulldog. This will have a second reversal. The Fiend is also not been knocked out. Like I said, Bray Wyatt has a good resistance stat, just not the elite Bray Wyatt. Every single version, other version has it. I think we won't have a second Fiend in next year's game, so this might be the last year for this version of the Fiend. But let's hope we have this as the like Fiend 20 version and the other version as just the Fiend, not a 23 version. Because that would be cool. Because I still want to have a 3 version Bray Wyatt or just make a Bray Wyatt showcase. Like that would be better. Because like Bray Wyatt can actually have a chance in winning a tournament. Like he's good, but he never made top 4 in both of the tournaments he participated in. Rick Steiner gets turned around and now getting worked by the Fiend. Double axe handle to the back. This match has been pretty long. I'm pretty sure it's been 20 minutes, which is like a 4v4 match length. Mandible Claw, this might be the end of Rick Steiner. This might knock him out. Let's see what happens. Actually survives. I mean, Braun Breaker is going to save his father. And once again, a precise kick from Braun Breaker. I don't know if, again, that's an intended mechanic. That's just luck from Braun Breaker. And the Swanton gets reversed. Rick Steiner is focusing on the wrong version of the Fiend, but it's the Fiend regardless. And the Fiend goes for the Mandible Claw. It's going to be the end of Rick Steiner. A big mistake. He had him in the grasp. Now again he actually cost his son a spear. I don't know what he wanted to go for. There he got reversed. The Fiend wanted to whip. This time he saved his son. A cradle. Godbuster from the Fiend. And now the Fiend is going to just kick in the calves of Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker is also one move away from being eliminated, but one finisher, not one move. Sister Abigail attempt from the Fiend. Yes, it is of Sister Abigail, and that's actually correct. Bray Wyatt wins over the team of Steiners pretty dominantly, actually. They barely stood a chance. Scott Steiner, I need to fix his finishers, but in the end, the team of Bray Wyatt moves to a very high spot on the table. They are in the top 4, which is like the qualifying slot. So if you like today's video, don't forget to like, button, subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Have a very good day.